We've been really busy over the last 6 months, so updates to the channel are well overdue. But we've got some exciting news. If you're in Canada, make sure you stick around to the end of the video, but for the rest of us, let's see what we've been working on.
I recently paid a visit to a friend of mine who helped mill some timber for a garden project. We use a lot of wood when testing and demonstrating tools, especially for videos like these, so I intended to pinch a few lengths of 6x2 rough sawn timber to test with our new tool, the Grafter Pro. We've been making rafter squares for carpenters, roofers and even fabricators for the last 8 years. Recently we released the Grafter to go toe-to-toe with other premium squares, but it turned out that many of our customers really like the anti-wear features of the RSA Fixed, the CNC engraved hip and valley, common and degree scales, as well as the recessed pockets for the rules. After all, nobody wants to spend lots of money on a tool that wears out too quickly. So Joe, based near Grantham, milled a few extra lengths for me to take back to the workshop. Now lots of people like the layout of the Grafter, so we're continuing with this on the Grafter Pro, but including the anti-wear features, plus introducing a new one-piece fence design. This uses smaller stainless steel screws than our other squares, so I wanted to test if they were up to the job. So we made a prototype and checked everything over. All looked good, but was it tough enough?
You see what you think to that?
Why did you do that? Do it again!
No, sorry. Can you, Matt, can you test it? See what you think to that?
Obviously Matt wasn't pleased seeing his work dropped before him, so I moved outside to up the ante a little. I wasn't going to hit terminal velocity with a set of step ladders, but dozens of drops on a concrete floor didn't seem to affect the integrity of the tool. Nevertheless, I persisted. I was tempted to let the car run it over, but thought it could be a little bit far-fetched. Anyway, after all of the abuse throughout the day, the fence was still rigidly attached, even if it was a little bit battle-scarred. We previously tested the anti-wear features using a belt sander, but I'm thinking of making a simple machine that can mimic being rubbed up and down a length of rough-sawn timber, but that'll be for a future video. So whilst I had the camera running, I wanted to show the depth of the CNC anti-wear features that prolong the life of the tools. Also, a quick look at how these extra scribe notches can be used to compensate for different marker thicknesses.
We've added another design to our SG38 stair gauges, as well as the hex. We've now got this cylindrical design. The best thing about these stair gauges is this stainless steel thumb screw. This does two things really well.
Firstly, we designed a nylon tip insert that's tough and durable, but soft enough not to destroy your expensive squares. The SG38 also uses a TR12 thread, which means fewer turns from fully open to closed, and it still gives a really good hold. I like these because they're a lot less fiddly than any other stair gauge I've seen. And the soft tip just means you're not screwing a metal screw into the surface of your squares. And they're not as expensive as you might think, which is nice.
And finally, for the Canadians and those in the US, Akribis Leather will be stocking a range of TrigJig tools from next month.
So precision engineered CNC hand tools to go in your premium handmade leather tool belt. That's a pretty awesome combination, and we're excited to have Akribis Leather stock TrigJig tools. You can find a link to their site in the description below and other relevant links too.